So don't get a set of drawers, because why? The first is gonna cost you $300, $400 if you get the cheapest option here in Australia. And the second, this is the biggest one, it's gonna cost you 70 kilograms. And that's an adult, a grown person sitting in your car at all times. Well, that's a bit spooky. Food for thought. G'day everyone, welcome home, and you're watching Camping Mates. Today we're going to talk about front runner wolf packs. Before we get into details of this one, the joke that I did earlier, person being in the back of the car, is kind of true as well. I hope you get it to a consideration. 70 kilos is a considerable amount of weight to sit in your car at all times. But it is your car, it is your money. Do whatever the hell you want with it. All right, on that note, let's get into the box. Before we crack on about the details of the box, it's also like I'm gonna show you what's inside this box end of the video, which is all the recovery gears. I'll have this particular box packed for my recovery equipment, specifically my air compressor and snatch straps and stuff like that. But I'll reveal you everything in the end of the video. Just hang on and enjoy the ride. So why wolf packs? Let me take you in a bit of a journey. When I started my camping, I started with boxes, obviously. I wanted to get a set of drawers, and then I researched, and then apparently they're really heavy, so that's not an option. And I've got all my boxes from Bunnings. They were being different sizes, and it was not very optimal for my camping packing usage. And then I went ahead and got a set of equal size boxes, and they were being really big and bulky, and I started to overpack them. And then when you do that, when you overpack a box, which means you can't really lift them out and you can't really move around. And also, most of the boxes from Bunnings, they have on the bottom here, they have like a bit of a angle. So when you put two boxes side by side like this, it creates an A space, and then it will rob a lot of space. So that's another thing that I upgraded from those one to this one. And also, you can't really stand on those boxes, because then they're lightweight, but they're not rigid enough to stand. Why you stand on a box, you might ask? Because when you're in camp, you have to compromise sort of stuff. You're not getting a stool, and if you don't really have a chair, you stack these two up like that, and then you have space to sit on. So these are really versatile. That's why I went with it. And the beauty about it, they comes with two lid sizes. So this is the normal lid. When you buy in the box, you get this particular lid, and you can upgrade into this taller lids. These are about 16 bucks, and this box itself about $40 to $50, give or take. And also, it's really hard to get your hands around on these ones because they're hard to come by. If you see it, make sure to buy it. Anyways, yeah, so that's about it, and I'll run you through all the height and dimensions, external dimensions and internal dimensions, and I'll show you what's in this particular box, so you can have a bit of an idea what I'm fitting inside the box. All right, let's measure it up. So this one, let's talk about the external dimensions. 510 mil sideways, and 400 mils on depth, and height of the box is about 220 mils. And let's quickly check out the inside. So inside is 450 mils lengthways, and the depth is 340 mils. And let me check. The height of the box is 205 mils. So that's the internal dimensions, and let's talk about high-res lid external dimensions. So this is about 295 mil taller, so everything else is pretty much similar. Good thing about it is this pattern in here. So this, you have the same pattern underneath as well. It's kind of inverted style, which makes the stackability, if that a word, is pretty easy. And then when you stack it on, it's not gonna go anywhere. It's a pretty solid unit, especially when you're four-wheel driving. You don't really want it to bounce around and hit other stuff. So when you put it like that, it's not gonna go anywhere. I tested this a few times and absolutely brilliant, their design. And the other thing is, you see these holes, they're not internal holes. They're not connecting to inside of the box. They're outside. So you can easily put an hockey strap there, take it to the other side, hook it on under here, and it will make a very secure package. I wouldn't recommend you to go about like 3 boxes, but 2 boxes is fine. But I think when you go in 3 boxes, you may have to take things a bit seriously when it's come to tying down. Yeah, so that's pretty much it about the box. Pretty happy with them at the moment. Drawbacks of the box. As far as I'm concerned, it takes up a bit of a space in here. This is a bit of a dead space. You can't really use it. This is probably for tying down. And these guys very, very flimsy. I think I broke one of those ones, but since I've got 2 of these lids lying around, I could easily get a few extras. I think you can buy the extras from them as well. I'm not really sure. You gotta check it out. Now also look at these ones, the grab handles. How fantastic is that? Yeah, right. On that note, I'm gonna get into this box and I'll show you what's in there, and you can get a bit of an idea about, in terms of recovery gear, what I'm carrying. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, the recovery gear time. So to begin with, I have a Dune recovery blanket. Pretty good stuff. And also I reckon this is reflective as well, so you can see it at the night, and also it's white. Easy to see. Here's some miscellaneous cables. I don't know why they're there. And this is my welding gloves for campfire. And also I'm not really sure why it's in this particular box. It has to be in my other box. So I'm gonna put that there. Few waterproof pouches if things get wet. And also these are very vital, very important. That's why I have stashed them in a few different places, so I can have access to them anywhere in the car, even in recovery box. If you don't know, these are stubby holders. All right. In this pouch, I have 2 ball shackles, soft shackles by Chaos Gear, rated to 14 ton. It's pretty good. You know how that works, right? Just like that. And why I'm carrying this, because of the weight, because they're really lightweight. If you're comparing these to regular ordinary ball shackles, this one weighs, I'm not really sure, about 1 kilo. This is about 100 to 150 grams. Don't mark my words on this, but the difference is very significant. And also, if you break this, this is a projectile heading towards, I don't know, somewhere. And this is pretty safe thing to use when you're doing recoveries. So I've got 2 of those in my recovery box. I don't want this. And this is my projector jump leads. Pretty nifty stuff, but nowadays they got lithium ion battery jump start kits. So yeah, probably gonna replace this one with a lithium ion battery jump starter as well. But for now, I have this one. And another very vital thing when you're going off-road, a tire puncture repair kit. About 30 bucks. If you don't have one, you must have one. Go and get one. And I've got old trusty snatch strap. This one rated to, I reckon, 8 ton and 9 meters long. You don't really need anything less than 9 meters. You need to get from 9 meters to 10, 12, 15. That's fun. Because you don't really want something shorter, because when you're doing a snatch recovery, it has to be a bit pulled out. And in this kinetic energy, they're using kinetic energy to recover your car. So you need just a bit of a length to work that out. And a few of sand pegs, very important. And I've got an axe, just in case. And last but not least, I've got my Bush Ranger Max air compressor for pumping my tires up. And this is the hose that comes with it. I'm probably gonna upgrade this one. Not really big fan of this one, but anyways. My recovery gloves, important as well, and some guy rope tensioners. I have a few of these lying around in my recovery box. Yeah, that's about it. That's about my entire recovery box. Also, I have a set of max tracks on my roof. That's the first line of defense. Let's get everything inside the box. All right, so that's it. That's been a bit of a short video. Fire away if you got any questions, and yeah, give us a follow on Instagram if that's not too much to ask. Stay safe out there, take it easy on the road. Hiru, see you later.